You have $20 and a space Winnebago.
Yeah. But yes, I was thinking about. I think we could probably start the session with like me recruiting all of you guys. Like basically, I offer you guys an offer. It gives you guys an offer you guys can't refuse, and we start the session basically, so that you guys get a chance to introduce your character and explain why the fuck you're going on this stupid mission.
Well, one big thing too is that there is basically to get into the Calixus sector. There's one path through the warp because there's a fuck ton of warp storms around it. And so because of that, there is I forget the name of the port off the top of my head.
Calixus, not Coronus Expanse?
Cronus, to get to the Cronus Expanse, which is in the Calixus sector.
Ah, okay.
You have to go through the warp storms. Sorry. There's basically a port space station that you all have to go sit at to get to. To get into the Cronus Expanse, you sit at the port. And it's actually hilarious because it was built by the Navy in the year 910.
That's an old port.
It could be worse. We could be going to Tertium.
But so, like you all are. I mean, it's still big because it's Imperium, but you all are still in the relatively same area and are probably looking for work for most of you.
I mean, that would probably work, but I think a fun idea would basically be like, as we said, this was like sort of a suicide mission, like kind of a bad idea. But I think it would be pretty cool, like if I'm going around like the Imperial, like I get the ship right. I have like a little bit of time before I'm kicked out of Imperial ground to go out and do whatever dumb thing I'm doing. So the plan is I go around and recruit all of these guys. Let's call them the best of the best in quotation mark, or not just the best guys I can recruit because I'm going on a suicide mission. Everything's a suicide mission. Yes, you're right, Zach. But I think it would be, at least be a fun idea if like you all come up with like, what did I buy your like loyalty with, basically? Like, what did I promise you all that to come with me?
I can spread the word of the Emperor.
Something like that. But
I thought he was about to break into song there.
The possibility to bring back Archaeotech to the Adeptus Mechanicus.
But I also like the idea if you make something like a general idea, like spreading the Emperor, but also something like specific, like you want to go to this place, get revenge on this guy. But obviously, you guys don't have to come up with something super complex, but just like think of a mini quest or something like that that we could have later.
We're going to be playing Mass Effect 2 Warhammer 40k edition.
Actually, there we go. This is the storming.
There is this pillar of an ancient Forerunner race, and we need it to create to warn us about the upcoming super tyrannids.
Super tyrannids. I think that's just tyrannids, but spooky.
Explorator is very interested in
tyrannids.
The Great Devourer, essentially.
Just remember, the Tyranids are running from something.
Or the new Devourer, I guess, because that's like a hypothetical scenario where the Orcs and Tyranids combine.
Thanks for reinstilling my sense of existential dread there, Zach. Thanks.
I have one for D&D too.
Quick question.
So, creatures with armor plates and spikes and stuff are usually have evolved those to deal with predators, right?
Yes.
You're looking at creatures with Tarrasque. Exactly. What the fuck else is Tarrasque?
Oh, and then there's the dragons. Creatures generally evolve flying to get away from things. What do the dragons fly? Obviously, you could say the Tarrasque and we're back at the same place, but
damage is for that 1d10 plus 4 E.
But yeah, Matt, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was gonna question because I know what's the timeline in the books, but I assume we are playing like before the Cadia fell, the Cicatrix Maledictum happened, the Galaxy got into
is after, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, Wrath and Glory books are after, but I'm pretty sure FFG games, so including Rogue Trader, happened before that. That's why I asked, just to be sure. I mean, I'm fine playing after, but that's gonna be slightly different setting.
Well, let me one of the books is in fact a timeline.
Aha.
The current date and the events of Forsaken Bounty, Dark Frontier, Into the Maw, etc. Whatever. 816.M41.
Okay, so before the Dark Imperium. And before Cadia fell.
So Cadia fell in 999.M41.
Yep.
I may have to has in fact not fallen for 100 years.
I may have to change the backstory slightly.
Don't worry, you blew up Cadia just to have the backstory.
I mean, you can still be from Cadia.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're doing, so that's fine.
It's still a mess.
Now, the question is why are you no longer in the Guard?
Where's that Hatred Imperial Guard?
Oh no, he's going to hate. But yeah.
You could always be you served your term, got out, somehow managed to live 4 or 5 years.
I'm more thinking maybe just left for dead and therefore decided to fuck off.
Or
given that KD is probably a little bit of a meat grinder.
Left for dead, drug your way back to camp.
Being reprimanded for not arriving fast enough.
Being reprimanded for almost being reprimanded for desertion. Then them realizing, actually, in fact, you're no longer on the Guard, and then they just like ship you off.
That's a weird.
Alright, so should I get a bolt gun, a best craftsmanship las gun, or a good craftsmanship L gun?
I would. Wait, the Hellgun is the very fast firing las gun. What were the other two options?
Best craftsmanship las gun or a bolt gun.
The difference between the two is like, well, they're obviously different weapons, but good craftsmanship has a one. If you roll, what was it, a nat 1, instead of like misfiring, you have it in clear the jam, you roll a 1d10, and only on a 10 does it misfire, and best quality never misfire. So basically the reliability on them versus damage, because, well, Hellgun is better than the last gun, and the bolt gun is like slightly better than the Hellgun, I think.
Technically, no. The bolt gun deals 1 more point of damage. It's 1d10 plus 5 compared to 1d10 plus 4. But it only has penetration 4 compared to the Hellgun, which is penetration 7.
So it depends on what you're shooting, but it's generally more damage. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're fighting again,
I think I'm gonna go with the Hellgun in that case.
Yeah, Hellgun's a good choice. We're gonna have 2 Hellguns, so that's gonna be a lot of fire that we can put down range.
But yeah, now I gotta figure out how Donut gets off Cadia. Kind of a fun idea. Would you be?
He told Creed to look behind him.
Booked it.
I mean, hiring someone because they survived their 5 years in the Guard is probably means they're pretty damn good.
Yeah. So yeah, it could well be that your character does just come here and go, "Yo, I want you."
Exactly. It's like, you said the 5 years with the Guard. Like, do you get to retire after that, or what are you guys talking about?
I don't even think there's generally retirement in the Guard because you'd had to die before then.
Exactly.
So we're basically getting this information about this like soldier who has survived his 5 years at the Guard, and I'm like, you know what? I want that guy, so I steal you away from Cadia.
If you take Sapphire's Cane as canon, then it is possible to be retired from the Guard.
I mean, it's Titus Kane.
It is because it's like still the army, so it's like you if you serve your time in the army, you get to get out. It just so happens that
a lot of people don't.
Depending on the planet, the average lifespan of a guard is about 17 minutes from planetfall.
Yeah.
So if that tells you why most guardsmen don't retire.
Yeah.
So
okay,
So I'm recruiting Donut because he's a guardsman who has survived more than 5 years on Cadia of all places. I'm sure
I'd almost imagine you saying that you're recruiting people. You go to sit down at like a bar, and like he just sits down and stares at you. He's like, I'm joining your crew.
No,
okay.
Sorry, please don't hurt me. That's a funny way to. But yes.
Nice deeper talent.
So that's the funny scene with Dota.
Yeah, either way, yeah, being picked up by Julius's character. Whether or not it'll be him going, I heard you needed, heard you needed someone, or him going, I heard about you. I want you on my crew.
Yeah, something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, what do I start with? I also get to start with so I'm starting with a hell gun. I could have also started with a long las, which is a sniper rifle, or 2 bolt pistols.
2 what pistol? Bolt pistol?
Bolt pistols, yeah.
I really want to start with the Velasco dueling pistol, which is a sniper rifle in pistol form.
Does it have like one shot in it?
It has one singular shot.
See, I go with a hell gun or a sniper rifle, basically. Probably gonna go with the hell gun. I think that just makes more sense for being a guardsman.
Remember, best range for a sniper rifle is point blank.
Yes, that's the point. You run up to somebody, aim for +20 because it's accurate, +30 for close point blank range, +50 to hit.
I also start with
extra damage for every degree of success.
Exactly. So you fucking blast their head off. Even better if you can dual wield Velasco dueling pistols. You can aim with them and shoot both at the same time.
I also start with 1 good craftsmanship primitive melee weapon of choice with the mono upgrade, which makes it no longer primitive.
Get a sword.
No.
Yeah.
Get a shovel. Do not do it for the puns.
I don't know what I'd come under, to be honest. Probably improvise, and I kind of don't want to do that.
I mean,
or maybe it'd be a truncheon or like Warhammer, maybe.
like I'd allow you to like pick one of those and then say it's a shovel. I mean, a truncheon is a shovel.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is that the mono edge doesn't have to be a bladed weapon specifically. It's just it's been upgraded in some way to make it not primitive, so it easily breakable, basically.
No, as I said, you should just grab a sling and fight chaos champions with a sling.
Hit Corn in the eye.
Yeah, exactly. Go David and Goliath on fucking Corn.
So what would that be? Probably I'd probably have to go with the truncheon. I just think that makes the most sense.
Just to double check.
I'll probably go with the sword. Actually, I think the sword is just a fun idea.
Go power hammer if you can.
If the option.
Also, go on.
If the option in Trials and Travails states that you can pick of your choice between Hardy and Nurse of Steel, but for example, I don't meet the prerequisites of Hardy because I don't have enough toughness, I assume I cannot take it because.
That's kind of odd. There's like specific talent that says if you meet it, you take it, but if that doesn't say anything about it, I think you just get it.
No, it's like
specifically. There's one that says Armor of Fate. If you have the 40 willpower,
no, it's just like you pick either between the two.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I suppose that would make sense.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird case because generally the way it goes is that specific trumps general, basically. And if they've specifically said that if you have the prerequisite, you can take this talent, like with Armor of Contempt earlier. But then if it just says, gain X or Y, then that would, from the specific example of if you meet the prerequisite, that would imply that you can choose it even if you don't meet the prerequisite during character creation.
So yes, you can take it.
I could get a shield.
Yep. There's like special. You'll have to give up a hand for it, but you can.
You know what I'm going to be getting though.
Oh yeah,
as part of my item. It's the recoil gloves.
Oh god.
Now, keep in mind, I can fire a hell gun one-handed anyway because it's a basic weapon. But there's like a -20 penalty, which is not great. But with the recoil gloves, I could get the hell gun and use the shield with the hell gun one-handed.
How many?
Yeah, I'm a little off my rocker.
How many insanity points are you starting with? Yay!
Finding it. Let's see. I am starting off with 16.
God.
The most sane.
So far, I'm not done.
Most sane Imperial missionary.
Yeah, I'm not doing that though. I'm not going to grab the shield. I'm going to grab a sword.
No, shotgun, please. I beg of you.
I can't. There's only so many things I can start with.
Yes. Lies. Deceit.
Mono edge sword. Class is... What's the class of it? It's
Oh my god.
Oh, he saw another insanity point.
No. Cork just sent me a picture of Hannah passed out in the back seat.
Ah. Does she look similar?
Julius.
Yes, Zach.
So these warrant and ship origin path, you choose one from each section, or you just choose one?
No, so Homeworld, Birthright, Lure of the Void. You can see it on page 17. So yeah, one per like tier basically. And then you add them all up, I think, to like how much you get.
Where's the normal options at in the book?
The normal options is just roll a 1d10.
And like, where is it at so I can look at the math?
Okay. The normal trader is content, starting profit actor, page 33, I think. Let me check to be sure.
No, like in the core book.
Yeah, that's the core book. Page 33.
33?
Yeah.
That seems low, but...
No, on page 33.
I see it.
In the top right corner, you see the graph on how it goes. So with maximum profit 60.
So yeah, they all add up to 90. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I have to put it. Oh, I know why now. Okay, that's not. I know why now it's not working. I thought the fucking modifier would be also filled in. No.
Nope. Again.
Okay, well. Okay, this is looking pretty right. I don't know how I've ended up with the fucking my int being my lowest again, but you know.
How do I say? Donut challenge, be smarter than Nork. Impossible.
I wonder what the int of an orc in the fucking 40k is. If it's above 25, I'm gonna fucking just pitch a fit.
Question: do you guys put anything in your lineage on origin path, or does it mean like lineage is just like our dynasty?
Lineage is an optional rule from Into the Storm. It's not in the core rule book.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
so I'm not putting anything then.
Okay, armor now. Let's have a look at that, shall we? I start with a few things. Start with.
Never mind. Fuck.
Motivation. Greed.
Greed.
Gain charm.
Although this is very fun.
Yeah, no, I should probably put all the fucking traits in there, but I've only put in 2 of them. Whoops. Which is namely just
But I don't know how, having such a insane zealot in my life, Sacrispion for now has 0 insanity and 0 corruption points.
I say you knew him before the madness took him. I have a bad feeling.
That could be possible.
I can't. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting if you characters be the game.
Preacher, you have changed.
I'm just imagining you guys being like, "Oh, hey, it's my childhood friend. I haven't seen him in a while." This raggedy-eyed, wild beard-looking character walks into the ship.
I would have said that you have changed your clothes and they look nice, but being bound to the Emperor means that I don't really see normally. Praise be, of course. That's not the voice I'm going for. That's more for like inquisitorial type.
He's trying to blend in with being an inquisitor so he doesn't get shot.
So we all start with 5,000 experience points.
No,
500.
500.
I thought it was 5,000, but it's just 500.
Believe me, I wish we had 5,000 experience points to start with.
Yeah, I've already spent all mine. Shit.
I still need to, because I'm still missing something.
I'm filling out my equipment first before I move into the free XP from my career.
No, I'm not that much worried for now because, well, it's.
I'm going to be right back just quickly.
Playing as Xeno characters is like Song of the Far Future, but seeing some of the characters, it's gonna be interesting.
Well,
I mean,
we hate everyone that's not Imperium. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be an. I mean, I guess because I'm a fan of.
To be fair, having Xeno characters on the ship does give a -10 to morale checks for the ship.
Oh. Nice. Although I think Light Sleeper talent very well works with my 25 fellowship.
Gain the Inspire Wrath talent. It's a quirk. Nope, I need to unmute her.
Hello. Okay, what else do I have to make? I mean, yeah, go with starting experience.
Oh! Grants plus 20 to interaction tests on inspiring anger or hatred. And doubles the number of individuals affected.
Okay, with what do I start? Awareness. Okay, so that's my awareness. Trained. Common lore.
Resulting in a less cheering disposition when awake.
Adept.
And I'll read Matt's talent.
Where'd you post it?
Roll20.
Oh.
Yeah, I think basically the fluff and mechanics are neatly coming together, so I would have an idea of like him being like, what do you want?
Yeah, sounds good. Do you have any idea what you are offered to join me?
Considering his motivation is endurance and his main trial was calamity, I think his motivation, combining that with him being a zealot, is that I can prove my worthiness to God Emperor by enduring further calamities.
Yeah, also I think a cool way would be like maybe you survived like the death of a ship, the sole survivor. No, nobody wants your service because they think you're like the part of it. Would that work?
Maybe. Although, like, mechanically, I don't have, like, because also, like, I have some, like, for example, bad stuff that happened is that, for example, like this. So basically, the only mechanical penalty to the group is that it has -1 profit factor.
Yeah, I know, but that kind of makes sense, you know. People are a bit. I mean, sorry, no. I mean, I don't really mean about mechanical like that drawbacks or something. I just mean like a backstory thing, like why you're taking on this suicide mission, basically.
Yeah, I could flavor it like basically taking a sole survivor is a bad omen. Like, it could be like white. What's the word I'm looking for fuck's sake? That's the superstition that.
Like, for example, you could be the only reason the ship actually arrived at the end, but people think you were a bad navigator, not navigator, but astropath traveler, what it's called. Yeah, losing. Yeah. You're basically the radio over the stars. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking.
There is an interesting instance, especially with astropaths.
Oh.
And that is the shadow of the warp.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it could be related to that. The shadow of the warp is a phenomenon that happens when the Tyranids show up.
Oh.
Yep.
And you can't send messages in or out.
Yep.
Tyranids chewing on the connection.
Basically. It's actually basically because it's a hyper-intelligent hive mind, and so its mental presence is enough to, like, basically scramble the warp.
Makes sense. It's like a giant person showed up, or the Emperor himself.
I also assume that common lores are treated as basic skills, while forbidden lore is treated as advanced skills.
Probably. That seems fair. Or because it should be common, scholastic, and forbidden.
On character sheet, I see common, forbidden. Actually, I'm mistaken. Yeah, it's already separated properly. So yeah, scholastic. No, wait, it's not right. Because scholastic is put on left column, so beneath basic skills, while common and forbidden is beneath advanced. So I don't think that's the case. I'll have to like look at it in a moment.
I think it's just that they're. I don't think the column part matters there.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's its own section called skill groups.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I think common lores are technically advanced, but whatever.
I will dig into that.
Yes,
Common lore is like common lore Imperium, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like common lore Mechanicus, Administratum.
Adeptus Astra Telepathica.
Okay.
Then Scholastic is your like knowledgeable stuff. Then Forbidden Lore is your Xenos, your Warp, your Demonology, your Archaeotech. Stuff that you could get in trouble for knowing.
Yeah.
Inquisition.
Here is the bloody
is a Forbidden Lore.
Mm-hmm.
Like Scholastic Lore is like occults, ciphers, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And occult as in like, I mean, the worship of the Emperor has all kinds of its own weird shit, so.
Mm-hmm.
Iscience. Scholastic Lore.
Mm-hmm.
Range weapon.
Also, Jay. Why is your character joining this suicide mission?
Spread the word of the Emperor to.
Yeah, but
Yep.
he could do that on other ship. Why is he joining this suicide mission? Like,
Just happened to be the one I came across.
No. That's too lazy. Come on, come up with something special. Like, why doesn't other people want you on
I think it's because what's
no one else wants him.
Yeah, it's like, why does nobody else want you? Like, why this specific ship? For
because
example?
Matt's character is joining, and I knew him as a kid.
I mean, that works too, but I was thinking, like, what is there a special reason for you joining, basically? Because that could be fun. Like, are you banished for something you did in the name of the Emperor, for example? Or
Jay, there is a bunch of holy relics that were lost a while ago in this area.
Oh, that could work.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So basically, I promise you that we're going to find some holy relics before we go on the final suicide mission. All right, good work. So that's how I buy your your character joining.
This is one of the plot hooks. I just don't remember the details off the top of my head.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I mean, literally one of the plot hooks is also an old pirate king died and his treasure has never been found.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like my character.
Really?
Rogue Trader One Piece coming to cinemas this year.
That treasure is real.
I'm gonna be king of the empire.
There's one for Lost Archaeotech.
Oh, starting wounds.
God damn it, Simon.
Bonus.
The name of your tech priest is Sigma Male.
Sigma Male of
Seriously?
I was wondering how long it would take for people to know this.
I mean, to be fair,
the first time I saw your name there, buddy.
I don't see the names of other character sheets, so.
Okay,
now in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, if you could make all the other character sheets visible, that'd be great, Zach.
I don't want to do that because that means work.
Okay, I'm back.
We need whip SFX from when Zach has to click 2 buttons.
I had to click 2 buttons.
5
multiple
times.
Ooh. I was going to ask something. I've completely forgotten what I was going to ask her.
That's normal. At least for me.
Oh god, I've fucking forgotten.
Goodbye, Donut's memory. We miss you.
Pistol weapon training universal.
Oh, I've got to go through all this, haven't I? Just try and fucking find the weight of everything.
I find it probably bad that the face of your character is a fucking missionary. The face of the party.
With like what, 16 insanity points?
Exactly.
How the fuck did that
feeling
happen?
I may have recruited the wrong missionary.
Read the name of the Emperor!
How in the legitimate fuck did you get to 16?
He rolled high and took a lot.
Fucking Christ.
He took a 2d10 and a 1d5 and rolled high and low.
Jesus fuck.
I think it was my birthright was like 2d10, and then my Lure of the Void was another 1d5.
Oh Christ. Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
So that's that, and then heightened senses.
I could have sworn that good craftsmanship stuff also lowered like the weight of things, but I can't fucking remember. Well, that may just be
Heightened senses sound. Okay. That's freaking hilarious that I'm light sleeper and I'm especially fuck, what's the word? I have heightened senses, like I'm very heightened hearing. This makes so much sense.
Are you a light sleeper because of the tragedy that happened in your past, the calamity?
And like I said, him being a light sleeper will be hilarious with his warp perception.
Oh no.
I don't believe I start with it, or do I?
Guess what? I'll find out. Ugh.
Pretty sure. When you check on the
Do you have
special
science?
Yes, he does.
Skills. Yeah, I do.
That's probably your warp perception right there, basically.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Because the sheet actually does have... Yeah, it does. It's basically, yeah, it's warp perception. I like the fact that you can just hover over the information button and it just basically pops out the entire description of the skill.
So, sinus science is kind of an active and a passive. It's so basically you are a beacon in the warp as a psyker, and if you look for things specifically, you're sitting at a radar pulse.
Yeah.
So that means if you're looking for stuff can feel you're looking for it.
Yeah, it's like ultimate grimdark of when you gaze into the abyss gaze back to you.
However, on the reverse side, if something else does a sinus science or a pulse like that, and it hits you, you also feel it.
Yep.
So, like, and so you might just get woken up by weird feelings coming from the warp.
No wonder your character's grumpy.
Like, very likely, he has significant trouble sleeping, when going through the warp.
Yeah?
And might very well just bunk next to the Gellerfield generator.
That makes sense.
Or just the Psyker just fucking with you. Or not the Psyker, the Navigator just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Especially given what I'm planning for the Navigator.
Oh yeah, you can like have some fun stuff with him because considering their freaking position in the Empire.
Yep. And how they hate Psykers. I mean, what?
Okay, where the fuck do I put... Okay. Saikana. It's 2. Oh god, how the fuck do I... Okay, I'll definitely have to figure out which skill is... Do I treat it as basic or not? And then... continue the character creation. I have to double check, but I get a feeling that for some skills I have to click that I consider them basic because for a character with 51 willpower, having Psyniscience, roll of Psyniscience of like 18 feels pretty like weird. Although now that I rolled 96 on a die, so that's a different thing.
Okay, and then it's a microbead, which is just... Okay, I don't have to wear the void suit all the time, so that's fine. Microbead is next.
Wait, hold on. Where are the descriptions of the skills? Okay, basic and advanced skill.
Okay, so that's that. Then bolt shell keepsake. What does keepsake?
Oh, I'm mistaken. Even common lore is treated as advanced skill. But hold on, okay. Okay, let's see if I do like that.
Range 20 meters. Damage.
So I treat it as basic, but I'm not trained. Speak language. Fucking hell, it's also advanced.
I think it's one more. Okay, it's one more thing for the arch militant. I get a choice of. I also got medkit and manacles. Okay.
MA, enough, baby.
I don't have Medicare as a skill.
I do.
Nice. You ought to make use of my medikit then. Need Medicare.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
Oh, plus 10 weapon skill bonus made to parry. Neat.
Manacles next.
This is plus 10 parry mod.
Okay, and then I get a choice between a data slate of wanted bounties, an
Are we
arms,
gonna go bounty hunting?
an arms coffer. What the fuck is an arms coffer?
Good question.
Okay, guard flak
I'm
armor.
assuming probably a box of weapons.
A long protected case of many quick-release compartments and sockets for power packs designed to be slung over the back. It is intended to protect the diverse war gear of a professional militant from the environment and pilfering hands. The arms cover has enough room for 2 basic weapons or 4 pistol weapons, or 1 basic and up to 2 pistols. There is also enough room for up to 4 clips of basic ammunition, or 8 clips of pistol weapon ammunition. I'm gonna go with the arms cover.
Is that the picture you're going with, Simon? Really?
So, here's the thing about that, Donut.
Yeah.
You get both, because one of those sounds like pot hooks.
What, the bounty and the weapon cache?
Yeah.
I'll fucking take it. Fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't roll a hit with my flamer. Who needs
you
ballistic skill?
Yeah.
But by the way, if someone else has an option like that where it's like something that's really useful or plot hooks, let me know.
Mhm. Yeah. I was thinking of having double, what's it called, the Velasco dueling pistol. So would an option be that somebody fucking stole the other one from me?
What was it?
Where the fuck do I?
Velasco dueling pistols. I can start with one if I want, but I think it's more fun if, well, I don't actually start with them. Somebody stole it from me. I'm trying to get them back.
Whoa. Roll
Sure.
one extra dice, discard the lowest for tearing weapon. All right.
Julius, write up a note of all the plot points you want me to keep track of.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like that's fair.
Yep. Let me just add another note.
Void suit. Oh, charm.
That way I can go collect them all. And
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, charms. Those are kind of great.
Yeah, I start with one.
Okay,
nice.
that is all my equipment now, I think.
I fucking love how it's like if everyone has a charms, the power gaming little shits. It's up to the GMs to choose which one he likes the most. I think the funniest one is everyone but one has one. The GM's like, all right, once again you get slapped by some bad shit to the one person that doesn't have
It's
it.
just like, well, when I'm choosing a random person to get hit, I just don't choose Matt.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I also have a charm.
Oh, see, we're already getting to that ground.
Blame the starting equipment, okay?
When the unfolding plot calls for something bad to happen to a random person, it doesn't happen to this person.
Yeah, but I do love how it
When
says
everyone has a charm,
Mm-hmm.
you choose who it happens to.
Mm-hmm. Like whoever has the charm that looks the nicest. Okay, that's who doesn't get slapped.
I love it as all emperor-fearing citizens should.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if everyone has a charm, then tough luck, someone still gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, where are the rules?
So like bad stuff can happen to all of you still, but if bad stuff is happening to some of you, it doesn't happen to some of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Okay, now I need to decide what to spend my 500 XP on.
Mm-hmm.
I've already spent my 500 XP.
That was fast. Mm-hmm.
I was just on my freaking background.
Where the fuck is microbead?
Huh, I could get the who we lose. Oh, we lost Zach. I could get the Guardian talent, which I may need for Julius.
Hi, let's go.
What does Guardian do? Let's find out.
Get off.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh,
Discord no longer dead.
woo!
Yay, you're alive.
Yeah, it didn't die for us. Hopefully.
I figured.
Guardian. Once per combat, I can sacrifice all my actions for the next round to switch places with an ally within 2 meters. This may be done at any time, even interrupt another action. The character becomes the target of any attacks previously targeting the ally.
Oh.
Probably not going to go for that. I already have quick.
So, go ahead. Alright. The map of the Coronis sector is actually pretty great because it's got a lot of planets and stuff that already have designations. And there's just like about a third of them that are unclassified.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like we don't have any information on this planet.
Make up your own shit. Mm-hmm.
So there's that one.
Hey, what's the difference between common, good, and better, and whatever?
Okay, so I'm gonna spend.
Common is common. Obviously, poor is like -10 to stuff.
Oh,
and then
which kind of weapon are you thinking about? Weapons or armors?
According to this, I come with a good quality chain sword or best quality lasgun. Or
Okay, so the way it works is different from melee and ranged weapon. Ranged weapon, good, like has a 1 in 10 chance of jamming when it happens, and best never jam. Melee weapon, however, gets I think a +5 to hit at good, and a +10 to hit and +1 to damage at best. And if you have bad quality, they jam a lot more, or they do bad at hitting, -10, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Minus +5 to hit and
Let me
1
check.
damage.
Yeah, if it's best. If best is +10 to hit and one or 2 damage. Let me check. Craftsmanship. It's on page 112 if you want to check, but I'll check it out. Check it out.
I'm going to increase my ballistic skill by 5, so that there. Then I'm going to increase my toughness, which will take me up to 350 XP spent.
Where was it? Scroll down. Yeah, craftsmanship.
That now means I get another wound.
Yeah, +10 and 1 damage. I'll paste it here in Discord so you can see. If you want to check it up yourself. Weapon craftsmanship.
Shit, I can't fucking read that.
Hey, what sort of weapon can I get?
Yeah, okay, I was actually writing what I told you. I was starting it out myself.
I've got 100. I've got 150 XP. I won't be able to get anything with that 50 XP, so that would just be stuff. I would assume I just hang on to that.
Don't worry, you'll have it at the end of the game. You'll be equally angry at it.
But I've got turn another 200. Then you can use it.
Yeah, I spent 100 XP on increasing my ballistic skill with an advance to get to 47.
Pistol.
I spent 250 XP to get my toughness up to 41. I know 100 XP to spend. I could put that into strength, which would make it 41 strength, or I could spend it on a skill. Probably awareness, maybe. I've got 34 perception. I should probably get awareness. Let's do that.
Simon.
Yep.
Do you have a reason for your character to be joining this suicide mission?
Other than you're going to unknown territory, and unknown territory is most likely where undiscovered tech is.
Solid projectile. Okay.
All right. So yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
So
plus the machine spirit demands it.
So in other words, you're guided by the machine spirit, and you want technology from unknown worlds. Okay.
I will say machine spirits are the ones that are in machines.
Yes,
the machine guided by the Omnissiah.
Ship. Somebody needs to suit it.
You just feel the navigator flipping you off.
So you're like, you see my ship, and you're like, somebody needs to shoot the machine spirit in this ship, and I'm like, bruh, what?
And 0 clip.
You're just like walking down the hallway, and there's just like this tech priest that you've never seen before, just like fiddling with stuff on your ship.
Pulls out a gun, and he's like, the machine spirit cries out, and it's like, how did you know the ship was like badly damaged or something like that? So in other words,
I can hear its cry from a mile away.
So in other words, according to you, the Omnissiah is guiding you, and you hear strongly the voice of machine spirits, and well, apparently there's something you need out in the Coronos Expanse. This
it is in fact not the screams of the Omnissiah, it is in fact just the sounds of metal breaking.
Reliable.
Quality. Reliable.
All right. So write it down. So.
Our casualties are so bad, the commissar started shooting men from other units.
How do you spell
Wait, what was it?
I just saw a meme, that's it. What was that, Julius?
How do you spell Omnissiah?
I think it is
O-M-M-N-I.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Praise be the Omnissiah.
Sorry, remind me, which page? Oh, weapons craftsmanship. Which page is it, Julius?
Which page for what?
Oh, for the weapons craftsmanship, what bonuses they give.
I posted it in Discord, but it is page.
Okay, found it.
Yes. It's page. I think it's 114.
For me, it's 115.
Okay,
116.
yeah, one page below.
Okay, so best last pistol.
I'm gonna fucking.
What?
I'm gonna fucking laugh if my character, who's Acadian veteran, has less insanity points than everyone else.
I mean, I didn't pick the options, so I have 0.
Most stable Imperial Guardsman.
Wait, you're from Cadia, right? Just go ahead and have an extra 10 insanity points.
You're welcome.
I'm kidding.
Now let's say hit someone with point blank.
That's not as bad as the time I made a psyker from a demon world.
Okay.
How the fuck did you survive? Just stares at you.
Okay, and
To be fair, I'm pretty sure any psyker that was actually from a demon world would just be fucking murdered.
Oh, 100%.
He's probably just not telling people he's from a demon world, but...
Man,
Yeah, no. I am from Gascadia, the very pleasant planet in the Imperium.
Where in the fuck? I can't remember where I can't remember how the fucking multi-shot attacks work.
Okay, so
no.
I have that.
Oh yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
I think we came up with a reason why you're joining, but what are you offered? Like, what do I have to offer you to join, basically?
Looking at what I have.
The will of the Emperor.
Yes, I can definitely offer you that.
Everyone just shows up on Julius's ship because someone else told them to be here. And Julius is like, what the fuck? Where'd all these people come from?
I can...
Donut shows up with transfer orders to Julius's ship. And Julius is like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck are you?
So I'm not even in the Navy, let alone the Guard.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay, semi-auto burst plus 10 to BS, additional hit for every 2 degrees of success. Okay. Up to the rate of fire. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can hit a lot of...
It might be like a not even exchange, but I think basically he's not a blood knight, but basically give me your strongest potion or something like this. But basically, I live to serve the will of the Emperor, and I have seen that you are going to be plunging into great darkness. And on your ship, I will be able to test myself to be proven worthy of the Emperor's light.
My character's just sweating. Like, what kind of warp am I going into if a psychic just shows up and going
to be
test
fair,
him?
like fluff description of astropaths is that they are literally cream of the crop. Like,
yes, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, Psi rating 1 is like the top 1% of Psychers.
Yeah, but plus on top of that, they are soulbound to the Emperor, which is like another step of like being elitist
Like,
fucks.
Was it like 1,000 Psychers are sacrificed to the